Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Inzania's Let's Play. Let's pick it up where we left off, and we'll get right into it. Anyhow, so we got things going. Oh, there it is. Got our flower thing going there. And what we need now is we need a barrel for each color. And these are, I don't know what they are. Raw materials. We got barrels. Let's check. Manage container. Fruit baked cooked. Well, it's not a food, so it is raw material. So it's going to be red barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it looks like I'm building a bunch, and I am. So I'm going to destroy that just so that I can put my barrel down. And let's pray that these are the right barrels. Uh-oh. Somebody died. Why? So let's find out. Froggy. What in the heck is she doing way up here? See, this is the stuff that just drives me crazy. I have no clue how she even got over there, why she went over there, what was she doing. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. What would she be doing over there? Let's go over there and look and see if we can find anything. See, there's a guy over here. Let's see where he's going. Go down one more. Try and get him selected. All right, come on, take another couple steps. There we go. All right, eat. Task is eat. So what is he doing? What's he going over here for? He going to go eat some poultry? I don't get it. It's mortally wounded. But let's destroy that human corpse. Let's see what he's doing. Walking through the middle of BFE. Alright. We're probably going to lose him. He was going to get that poultry. Why? I don't get it. Is there absolutely no food? No. There's barrels of food. No, they're completely empty. So yeah, everybody's hungry. Alright, so we might run into starvation lock. That's not good. That's not good at all. So let's send all these guys over here to harvest all this crap again. And we'll harvest all this. And I'll have lost 2 people already. Woohoo! I don't like losing people though. But it happens. Unfortunately, this is one of them games you just can't get attached to anybody. Because they're gonna die. Especially early on. Now, all these people are hungry. This is me talking and going about building this, that, worrying about all this other stuff instead of paying attention. See, I've got all of the stuff that I need right now to be making bread, and I'm not because I just, silly. All right, here's how you get your bread production going. You come into baking. You tell it that you want it to make so many flour. I like to do 5. And then you tell it that you want them to do. I do 2 to 3 times as many as I have people, usually 3 times. So I have 10 people. So I'm going to create 30 bread. Now, I don't have enough wheat for 30 bread, but they will go and they will pick all this so that I do. So let's go over here. And that's one thing that we haven't built yet. It's a dining room. But I'm not too worried about it right this moment. We'll throw a little, shanty one down just so that they have somewhere to eat there. Might even leave that there. Who knows? So now they'll have somewhere to eat. And then what we'll do is, there's our bakery, is we'll build some, let's let these guys eat, but we'll queue them up to build some prepared food barrels. And we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do it off the back here for right now. If we ever need to move them, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I don't even need 6. Yeah, I do. I want to have a few for flour. Even though, let me take off 2 of them. So we got 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to set them 3 up for flour. I mean for bread, and that one for flour. And I hate how they. Let me destroy these. Destroy stockpile. Destroy stockpile. That one was for wood, so that one wasn't a smart idea. But what we'll do is we'll put another wood one. Raw material. We'll put a wood one right. I don't want that close because then they don't have nowhere to put the stuff down. Raw material. That's crazy. I played for 15 hours yesterday and didn't lose a single person. I don't like that. Let's destroy it. I'm going to put it back over here where it was. But I'm going to make it just for wood. There we go. Manage stockpile, materials, wood. There we go. Okay, so now they'll put that wheat in the dang barrels. Now, did I set the barrels? Manage container? No, I didn't. Manage container. See, this is how easy it is to get sidetracked and forget. So there we go. All right, we got guys bringing in food. Hopefully they're eating something while they're up here. We got stone laying all over the place. People doing this, people doing that. So let's build some raw material barrels over here to put stone in. Now we need to leave a space for the walls. I didn't do it here. In fact, this is a good time to cancel that. And we'll put these raw food. No, we need prepared food. We need prepared and raw, actually. 1, 2, 3. And then a raw one for the flour. I think raw's for flour. Let's see. Manage container. Yep, flour and wheat. So you need a raw one for the flour, and then regular ones, prepared food for the bread. And as soon as they build them, now we got some bread out, so they'll start eating bread. And from this moment on, people won't be running off to get food. Just makes you mad. I've lost 2 people, and that's all that I lost yesterday in like 14 or 15 hours of playing. But, so now that we've got the food situation, or we will here in just a few moments have it tackled, then it won't be that big a deal. Look at them scarfing down the bread. Bread and water, sir. Bread and water. Thank you, boss. Now, where's this reject going? He better be going right here to get an apple. Yeah, he is. Okay, so they're going to harvest all this anyway, and they're going to bring it back and fill my things up. And then they'll leave the rest on the ground, which is fine. All right, so 2 casualties. Where'd the other body go? I need to go destroy it. I like to do graves. My first couple deaths don't get the appreciation that the rest of them do, I guess you would say. No, somebody did. I already destroy it, maybe I did. I don't know. Anyhow, what happens if a villager or a townie, if a townie dies, they become a ghost of a past hero or something like that, and basically it'll attack you if you get near it, and it's pretty tough. About like brownies and stuff are. The other things that you'll see out and about in the world. But manage container. You have to go to colors for this, and this is a red, so we'll do red. Manage container. Colors. This is yellow, so you do yellow flowers. And I need to cut trees because there ain't no wood, so we'll cut them trees. Now that we got bread going, though, I mean, everything changes. This is why I emphasize on this wheat factory, getting this wheat going, and getting your bakery built. I mean, literally, you could, short of throwing a couple of the carpentry things up, the workbenches, and because you have to have 2 kinds, the wood detailer and then the carpenter's bench. Putting a couple of them up, throwing this together real quick and then getting into the bakery. That's should have been a first priority for me, but I was too busy talking, explaining this, explaining that. But You want to get that stuff going as soon as possible because you start popping bread out like crazy, and it's really easy to maintain bread. You don't have to wait for the tree to be ripe. You don't have to wait for it to be ready. If you feel like you're running low on wheat, well, guess what? You just expand your wheat thing. It's not a big deal. See, in fact, I'm kind of low, but that's because I'm stocking up. Once I get all of my my wheat in here and get my barrels made here and get 30 bread built into these barrels, that wheat will catch up. And once it catches up, it'll be a solid wheat farm, or a wheat patch with maybe 4 or 5 taken out of it at any given time. So I'm not going to panic right now and grow 3 more rows of wheat or anything like that. Just take your time, let them grow, let them catch up. I've only got 9 people to worry about now anyway. I can replenish them guys here shortly. Now that I've got food, once I get 30 food, I will show you how to do that, how to get people to migrate into your place. But I need to build houses. Haven't done that yet. I have to decide where I want to build houses. One thing that I thought would be kind of cool would be maybe to build all my houses in this hill. See how this hill goes up? Well, I could go into this hill, into like the side here, and then just build all my houses in here. Some people, kind of fancy stuff like that. Some people don't. Some people would do like I did yesterday, start at the top and then just demolish the entire hill. And then you have flat area to build your houses. But, it's whatever floats your boat. I will probably start out with about 15 little houses, just laying around. To start, just put the zone down, like I'm doing now. All of these, I will eventually put walls up. I will put roofs on them. I will put doors on them, all that other good stuff. But you don't have the material starting out to do that. You don't have the time. You need to get, production going first. Once you get caught up and you're sitting around, then you will find time to build walls, roofs, doors, and all that other stuff. It works. The buildings function properly with or without walls. You just do not get the bonus. Now, there's a bonus in this game. They've added it in one of the last patches, I think the last patch, that if you build walls, doors, and roofs on your building, whatever that building's function is increased by like 25 or 35%. I think it's 25%. Might be 35%. And then if you build something underground, enclosed underground with a door, then it increases it by like 15 or 25%. One or the other. I know it's like, well, let's say it's 25. So if it's 25 here, it's 15 underground. If it's 35 here, then it's 25 underground. So it's only 10 difference. I remember that. But so it's a big boost. It's 25%. I mean, at the worst, at the low end. So that's a quarter. That's a quarter shaved off at anything they do. So if they're building stuff with wood, it's 25% taken off the time building it. If they're doing stone work, 25% time. They do stuff 25% faster. From what I've been told, if it's the dining room, they eat 25% faster. If it's the house, they get 25% more happiness. The bakery produces the flour and bread and cooking and stuff 25% faster. If you encompass wheat, it grows 25% faster. Now, some of these might be true, might be false, might just be hearsay. I don't know. But, that's what I've been told. That's what I've heard. So, I know the buildings, it affects the productivity of the buildings. That I'm 100% sure of because it's actually on the patch notes. They don't get into depth, into detail about how to verify, if you can verify, whether or not a house is fully functional, fully enclosed. But, all right, let's pause the game so they're not done. Now, I have set these up to take bread, right? All right, so let's put bread in here. Manage container, baked, and then bread. Manage container, baked, and then bread. So now they'll put all that bread in there. Manage container, flour. So we got wheat going into these, right? Manage container, wheat, yeah. So they'll start popping wheat into these. They'll fill these 3 with bread. They'll fill that one with flour. And we're good. See, we've already got all this bread laying around. So we can start moving into other things, like I need some more wood. So let's tell them to cut all this down. Some of these aren't ready. That's fine. Who cares? I'll get some wood out of it. See, that dining room's way over there. I really should have put that closer to my bakery, but I don't want to crowd my area. So I'm willing to let them take that extra 3 seconds or 4 seconds to walk there. What I'm going to do is probably cut these down, and then I'll build my dining room over here. Because this is all, if it's on the edge, if I build it on the edge, it's temporary. Now the wood I built off the edge because I want the wood next to my carpentry. That wood will probably stretch down to about here. I will eventually get rid of these. Once I fill up a handful of barrels, then I'll build barrels somewhere else in a storage room, and then I'll disable these barrels so that they'll come take all of this stuff and put it in other barrels. That's how you move stuff. You know, if you've got 7 pairs in that barrel. Well, I can build a barrel over here, enable pairs, come back to this barrel, disable pairs, and they'll come take all the pairs out of this barrel, and then they'll put it in the other barrel. So that's how you can move stuff around. Now, you cannot move a prepared barrel, supposedly. Now, I found that if you go to... I just lost another person. No, I didn't lose a person. They're still going after all that fruit. I don't like hearing that sound. It means something died. All right, somebody killed Froggy. So Borin Pashow killed Froggy. So let's go into this and let's find out where the hell he's at. So he's right there. So why was he fighting Froggy? Did I get invaded maybe? Do I have Froggies around me? I don't think they invade. I think they pretty much stay to their own. So why was he even up there? See, that's the stuff. This is another reason why you keep your stuff disabled. Because that, like if I had a thing for raw poultry, my guys would be coming up here trying to get that raw poultry before I got a chance to kill these froggies. Now I'm going to come up here once I build some stuff, which I need to go ahead and start doing that too. Let's build some armor. Yeah, we've got some wood going. We don't have a use for it right this specific moment. So let's go into military. Then we'll go into armor. And let's see, we have 9 people. So let's build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people don't bother with this. But had I done this at the beginning of the game, when I had the wood, when I first started, I'd still have 11 people because they would have easily killed them 2 guys if they had armor. And then you go into weapons. And the best weapons you can build off right now are stone hammers. So we need 9. And yes, I'm not turning my guys into military. They're going to be regular townies, just citizens. But I'm going to equip them. And then if they run into a froggy or a brownie or any of the common things above ground, if they've got full wood armor and they've got a stone hammer, 9 times out of 10, they're going to demolish whatever they're fighting. They might get to bruised, maybe even barely hurt or whatever it's called. There's so many, different levels of damage. So we're going to let our guys start building all this stuff. And they're just going to throw it on the ground because I don't care. It don't matter where it goes right now because we're putting it on. If I will build, a weapon thing for each armor piece, or an armor bench right here. In fact, you can see them. I'll build an armor cabinet. Now, armor cabinets hold up to 10, I believe, also. I was worried about that in my first game, but I ended up with like 7 or 8 or so in one box. So I know that they hold more than 5, but I think it's 10. I think all the containers hold up to 10. But like there's my helmets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna let them go ahead and build it all before I equip anybody. Now I've turned invasions off, or sieges. They're called sieges. I'll call them invasions on accident. Sorry, but they're called sieges. Now I've turned that off, and so that we don't get attacked. But once I put all this weapons and gear on, you're safe to turn it back on if you want to. I don't prefer it because I figure, they're already in enough danger on this mixed world. Now on a normal world, I left it on because then you'd have something to fight, something for your people to do. But they don't level up. They don't get stronger. So basically a siege is exactly that. It's you know, trying to stay alive, trying to keep from doing it. And yeah, I'm like, meh. For a let's play, I'm not going to enable it. But for my normal games, I do. I like it. It adds a little bit to the game, you know, kind of like how Minecraft, how you had stuff attacking you at night. If you haven't picked up on it yet, the developers of this game played a lot of Minecraft. Even if they say they didn't, they did. Because it's 90% of the materials in this game are the same materials in Minecraft. 90% of the blocks look the same. 90% of it, you know, it's almost like, you know, they went and just ganked Minecraft and turned it into a real-time strategy game. I'm sorry if my mic's popping and stuff like that also. I wear a headset mic, and I have to wear it off my ears because my ears hurt if I wear it on my ears too long. And I wear, you know, it moves around on my head a little bit. Sorry. So if it gets annoying, you know, there's really not much I can do about it except suffer in, you know, ear pain for your happiness. And, you know, I figure I'm doing you a video. That's enough. So now I'm trying to get them to get everything finished off. That's the big priority. They'll come back and they'll build more hammers and they'll build more armor and they'll throw it around on the ground as soon as I tell them to cut down this wood. Now I'm running short on wood, so I might extend this out. What do I have at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can go 2 more. There's a badger hat, so somebody killed something. Probably that froggy. I bet a froggy wandered into my town. I bet you on mixed map they travel. Yeah, look at that brownie. They do. That is awesome. I didn't know that. So it's good that I'm putting these guys in gear. That way when that brownie eventually wanders up into here into my town. Oh man, that is just awesome. Sorry, I'm excited. That never happened on my normal game. On my normal game I had froggies and stuff like that, but they always stayed in their little areas. They didn't explore. You didn't have them running into your town. So there was I actually built absolutely no defenses in the other game. In my first, now this is only my second real town. In my first town I never did, so that's new to me. Cool. It's good to know. That's what happened then. A froggy wandered up in here into town and attacked my guy. So he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't out and about. A froggy came to us. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying yourselves and learning things. I'm going to continue this and it'll be posted on YouTube as soon as possible. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.